Yeah, people, can't you see? Do 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 do. Go. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. 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 Can I kick it? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Good to go. Good to go. Top of the morning. Get to work. Got a little bounce kind of coming in here this morning. A little bounce is pre-market. Something to see. Possibly working in towards your gap here this morning. Possibly working in towards your gap. Could be interesting. Pushing back towards 17.4. Possibly a little bit higher than that, 17.47. You know, NASDAQ was down at like literally 16.5 last night. Dear God, that was terrible. Terrifying. Literally terrifying. But good to have everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. We'll get started here in a sec. Let me open up the side chat real quick here too. I like reading chat from YouTube but much better. Call me crazy. I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know if it feels, I don't know what it is. Something about it. But I like reading the chat more from YouTube. Also, too, I don't know if y'all caught that Cougars game. Catch that. Oh my God. Duke who? Oh my God. Choke artist. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Shit was crazy. What a fumble. What a fumble of a game. Good morning from Miami. Good morning, Speedo. Good morning, Speedo. Good to have you, brother. Good to have you, brother. We'll get started here, though. All right. Let's get to work. Discord's been popping over the weekend, too. People are just yapping it up in there. Okay. Yeah, so a few levels I've marked out over the weekend. Again, 17.17, 17.32, 17.56. Kind of all levels I'm looking at right now and where we're at. Had a level here on 17.76 and kind of like sat there for a better part of yesterday and then kind of popped back down as well, last night at least. Go to the daily, you can really go see. So, again, when you're going back to the daily here, because you go through adjusted, shit like that. So, I need to look at Qs here in a second as well. But, like, the levels are getting what we would call scarce. Okay, they are getting scarce. But you can see that you're respecting the hell out of that level right there. If you go to unadjusted on NQ, that's really what I'm looking at is your unadjusted previous highs from 2021, 2022. Just looking at this range. And if you start flipping that, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You get below that, Black Hawk down. But, yeah, you can also see it kind of lines up with this little wick down here as well. So kind of what I'm watching and what I'm looking at. We'll see how we react here. QQQ. Yeah, last night I loaded you were at $400, which was your previous high there. So I would be watching that as well. But I mean, support here as well, like 412. If you get under 412, I think it's kind of a straight shot into 400 on Qs. To be honest, I don't see much. It's hard to get bullish there. So yeah, what I'm looking at there. But really, all eyes here on NQ, as Tupac said. This is really where my focus is right now. Is how do we react from this level? And if we come back down towards this level, I mean, I don't think the bottom. You don't have any confirmation that the bottom is in by any means like that, but we'll see. So if we continue to reject here at 17.17, I am looking for continuation back down. Yeah, you'll push back down, in my opinion. Whew. Sorry, I had to start the stream a little late today, dude. What is going on with the chat, dude? Keep accidentally full screen this shit. Support resistance on Cat. I don't really care, to be honest, on Caterpillar. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm not gonna trade Caterpillar. I have 257, I guess. Yeah, 257-ish. Sure. Let's What's going on, Drake? Shout out to Indiana. Florida versus Houston. Hoodlums for the chip. Houston, dude, is a scrappy ass team. That is I don't know how in the hell they won that game. They had no business winning that game. They had no business winning that game. ES going into the SPY. What's happening there as well? You can see the little level right here too. 50-50 right there. Flipping that level as well, pushing back down. Again, just kind of ugly here, man. You're a bit of no man's land. You can see kind of came to that little previous high there as well. Little level you made, you can also see right there. But yeah, so kind of where you're at, kind of how you're reacting. Also, too, guys, I'm not gonna lie, especially like I'm not gonna handle anything that I even think is remotely like racist as a comment here. Like I'm not gonna like leave it in chat. So if you make a racist comment, anything close to racist, like I mean common sense, like you're gonna be muted forever. Like we're just blocked on the channel. You can still view the content, but you'll be blocked. I won't see any of your shit again. So yeah, I just want to make that really clear. So if you want to have a funny moment and you think that that's going to be like a good one, like you can go for it. Just know you will get muted forever. Palantir. Yeah, Palantir is what we've been saying. Underneath $85, $84 here, you're very bearish and you're pushing back down to 68, 760, give or take. Down here, back down towards lows from January. So that's what I'd be looking for. January, like at least 64 to like 65. Can't make it up. Hood doing well for me. I mean, Hood's dipping down to the 200 estimate. I think it's below 200 estimate now, right? Right? Yeah. You ended Friday at the 200 estimate, kind of broke below it here. So yeah. Good morning from Iraq. Oh Lord. UVXY contracts, nice. Go crazy, Chief. Go crazy. I mean, I don't know how much they're gonna be up this morning. We'll see. Is NVIDIA gonna buy at these levels? I make a video at least once or twice a week regarding what stocks I like long term, and I mention them in actually every single YouTube video. What stocks I like long term. So you can go watch any video. Just use your brain. Princess Jasmine, you don't seem like a princess. You seem like a grade 1 street peasant that didn't go to school and didn't listen to anybody. Just saying. I've been just looking to buy long term. I think long term this is a great opportunity. But like I think you have the mentality of like it's like I've been saying, if you're buying long term, you're going into the mentality of like this is not the bottom. I'm looking to buy cheaper. Is this TrendSpider? No, this is Trading View. I don't use TrendSpider. He said I wouldn't buy anything. He said I would not buy anything on the dip. I would not buy. He was I would only buy stuff when you were going straight up, but when you're going straight down, I would not buy. Again, if you're thinking about if you cannot hold a stock while it's going down and like you're buying long term and you're like thinking about okay, if this thing dropped 5%, oh my god, I need to sell. Like then you should not. You have no business investing. But I will be one of the people that will say the whole time, this is the time to be dumping money into stocks. Like I don't care if you drop down to $60 on Nvidia. I don't care. I still think it's a great time to be buying. Like, so you do what you got to do. Whatever, go crazy. But my opinion. Well, that's disrespectful. Hey, Jasmine, guess what? Tyler doesn't care. You're the one that asked this stupid-ass question. Put user in timeout. You got to go to timeout for 5 minutes for asking a stupid-ass question. She said, she said, that is very disrespectful, Tyler. Can you look at gold charts? Actually, I actually moved gold onto the top of my watch list, like near futures. What a dip overnight, though. That's kind of wild. I thought gold was up more. No. That's surprising that gold didn't move up more last night. But yeah. What's going on, Ahmed? What's going on, brother? You should put your mug in your profile thumbnail. It gets lost in the shuffle of my subscription sometimes, and your shit's great. Maybe I will, Zach. Maybe I will. I don't know. I've been thinking about stuff like regarding main channel and YouTube and stuff. Like we've been switching up a lot of stuff recently. So maybe I will. I don't know. Thoughts on crude oil? I really don't care, to be honest. Like crude oil is fine. Like it looks pretty consistent. Like steadily, I mean, sideways chop, if anything, downside. You were holding pretty strong for what seemed like forever, around 65. Crude's dipping, but yeah, I mean, I think they're increasing production. So, makes sense, but yeah, I'm not trading crude. I'm late. What do we expect today for the downside? I mean, you're sitting at your levels. I'll cover levels again in a second. Bouncing today, I'm thinking. It's all about the levels. I'll have the levels posted in Discord so you can see We also covered him here already. I watched Rush Hour for the first time this weekend. It was great. Rush Hour 2 is my favorite. Rush Hour 2 is when he finds Ricky Tan. I'm telling you, that is one of the greatest scenes in like 90s movie history. He goes, "That's Ricky Tan." He goes, "That's a midget in a bathrobe." That's iconic line. Beautiful. Was I Marine? No. Was I a Space Marine in Gears of War 3? Dare I say. Love the technical theory and the TikTok. Solid info. Thanks. Yeah, I've been trying to switch stuff off of TikTok and Instagram too. As you guys can tell. It's more educational based, so yeah. Yeah, NASDAQ kind of rejecting off that level we mentioned pretty perfectly so far this morning, like we talked about. So you're rejecting right off of 1717, pushing back down. This isn't really a level, but I'd be watching it just your little swing high you had. Like at, what was that, 6 o'clock last night? No, it was like 10 o'clock. 8 o'clock, yeah, 8, 9 o'clock right there. You kind of swung up, dipped back down. So get back below this. Somebody's looking for downside 16.7. Thoughts on Rocket Mortgage? I don't care. Expecting a minus 10 downside in the future today. Krishna Bajwahana. That's a beautiful thesis. She said, I anticipate minus 10 downside. What is minus 10% points? We don't know. What futures? We honestly, God, have no idea. But Krishna, whatever the fuck your name is, look at this. This is beautiful. I'll say, Tyler, why do you get so upset when people type out stupid shit? Well, because this person right here, I expect minus 10 downside. Yep. I expect minus 10 brain cells in your future. Oh, wait, there's fucking no more left. So that's what we get. Congratulations, Krishna. Shout out says being someone's liquidity. Can't wait to see that one today. She said Black Monday. Shout out to Kramer for that one for real. Remember not to give back all to the market. Hey, go crazy, Drake David. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. People with 2 first names kind of drive me like, pfft. But if I had 2 first names, yeah. Good morning, my boys. What's up, Maurice Jordan? Hey, go Cougs. By the way, go Cougs. Duke, you suck. Cooper Flag, not gonna lie, guys, a man-child. But yeah, just a general question. When looking in futures, is there a way to correlate the movement to intraday movement on the markets? Yes. What do you mean? Yes. Okay. Kind of a weird question. I covered it. Okay. Let's say I'm looking at Nvidia. Nvidia is down at $89, whatever. Okay, Nvidia is dropping down. If the Nasdaq starts going up, then I expect Nvidia typically to follow. Same thing with Apple, AVGO, most major names. So, yeah, dude, fucking Apple down at $80, 180 is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, I also want to say, look at that back here level, dude. Look at these swings on the 5 minute and 1 minute. They're insane on Nasdaq. This is another thing I'll say, like. I was pretty bearish. I didn't know it would play out like this. I will say, I did not think it would play out like this. I was very surprised. I was very surprised that we played out this aggressive. I mean, granted, the tariffs were much larger than anyone expected, but I was still very surprised. Laid on my OD t-shirt last night like it was the first day of school. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. He said the Houston hoodlums. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If you do watch Houston play, like my wife, her parents, and her sister, they have season tickets every year. So like we usually go to some of the games too. We didn't go to this year because we had Miles. But yeah, anyways, they've had season tickets to football and to basketball for like the past like 7 years, something crazy. Anyways, so we've been to last year. We went to like a lot of their games. Anyways, they are the scrappiest, most like it is like a scrappy 24-hour fitness workout team. I think Kenny the Jet Smith was talking about that on one of the broadcasts. He was like, they're like a 24-hour fit. I'm like, bro, that's like the like funniest analogy of all time. They're all diving, starting fights. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, NQ though, we're just sitting here. I mean, good bounce off this little support. Like I mentioned, bro, y'all see how we mark it out in real time too, but exactly where to find buyers. But I'm telling you about it. Sometimes some people are about the action, some people are not. Amazon, bro, look at that rejection at 177 from Friday. Disgusting. Going back for lows. Watching from Japan, can't miss out even on vacation. Konnichiwa. That's winning ball for real, bro. I'm telling you, that's winning ball. Then we hit put like 500 on the game. I put 300 on, no, it's 200. I put 200 on Sharp for 3 threes or more. Crier for 3 or more threes, and then Houston to win. That hit, and then I had the under. I got the under like 138, 139. Mike Jones did some research and found China routing other countries, so it's beyond just U.S., just one country of tariffs. It's about trade deficits, trade surpluses, leveling that. Eric Homan, Trump literally said it was about trade deficits last night. I have CNN. I recommend getting like some sort of news outlet out there, guys. Thank you, though. Thank you for copy and pasting a news article to me. I appreciate that. Do you think Microsoft is still going lower? We told you Microsoft was a top watch. Didn't we? We told you. We said, I said it. I said, everyone here, gather around. Top watch Microsoft. We said, what did we say? You have a weekly demand. Bada bing here. And guess what happens when you break below 362? You bring out the tap dancing shoes, right? You bring them out. You bring them out when you get below that because you got nothing down to 346. You bring out the tap dancing shoes. If you get downside today and NASDAQ starts rejecting, bring them out. I'm telling you, bring them out. Right? Bring them out. I'm not talking about the song back in the day. Bring them out. Now bring out the shoes. Bring out the tap dance because we're going dancing. We're going dancing like Houston to the finals, baby. Don't get me started. Same story. Different day. Thoughts on Google and the trade desk? Google's a long-term name, buy, hold, forget. I mean, it's going straight down. You're back below 2022, 2021 levels. That's pretty concerning. Shout out to the death cross. They laughed at me. They said, Tyler, there is no death cross. You're fear mongering. You're trying to scare the, as they say, the huzz, right? That's what you're doing, Tyler. I said, I'm not trying to scare the huzz. I'm not, right? I'm just telling you guys what's happening out here. The death crosses, Nvidia, they laughed at me. They called me Bubble Boy, right? They called me the boy who cried short, right? That's what they called me. Look at me now. Not Chris Brown, but I'm still getting a little bit of paper. I believe you when you said it, bro. Hey, it was quiet. When we were bouncing, it was quiet. It was quiet in the streets. I'm not gonna lie. I was out here all alone, shivering with my rags. People were like, I'm out of Discord. This guy's crazy. They said we're out of here. Screw Tyler. I was like, all right. Listen, now all the huzz want me. Shout out to Speedo out in Miami. Hey, Speedo, call Jordan. Jordan really wants to go to Miami. He said, if you have the huzz, take him. But don't worry. If you're one of the huzz, I can't handle you. I'm married. The levels do not lie. Ahmed. Shout out to that guy. Thought I was a genius? Tell it to my wife. I tell her that all the time. She never believes me. She always just gets mad and yells at me. She's like, Tyler, you're not a genius. I'm like, believe me. Believe me. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. I mean, you're getting some love here. Like, you're getting some love. I think the Fed's pricing in like 120 basis points, right? I think that's what they're pricing in now, which is kind of crazy. Like, again, like, I don't think, like, so people, it's funny. People keep saying, people are like, well, the Fed has to cut rates because of the stock market, right? Stock market. Like, not necessarily. I mean, if GDP, let's just play a game. Let's play a little game here. If inflation doesn't really rise off of this, and let's say inflation rises a little bit, first of all, let's say it rises a little bit, okay? But let's say GDP doesn't really budge, which you would assume GDP gets hit. But let's play the game, like hypotheticals. Let's say it doesn't get hit, okay? And unemployment doesn't rise. I don't know what the Fed does. Like, nothing has changed. And I mean, you're not just going to keep free falling. Like, that's another important thing. Like, people are going to get like addicted to the short here. Like, I would not be surprised if you bounced. Okay, I would not be surprised. You just dropped you've dropped as much as you dropped in 2022. So like I wouldn't get crazy here and be like, oh, short, short, short. I'm like, hit the brakes a little bit, Timmy. But like, yeah. So we'll see, especially if you start bouncing. So can you start WAP stream early? I will probably. If you're in Discord, if you want to see the live stream, you literally just go to the WAP app or to the website. I think I'll be able to post a link to the website. But like you literally just log into your account and it's like right there. Like it'll say Tyler Live. Yeah, that's another thing too. If you're going short here, like on specifically going short, like your opportunity to go short on stocks, like unless you're scalping intraday, which even then is risky, okay? But your opportunity to go short was over here. Like when we were at 18.8, when we talked about the bear flag and all that shit that was happening, like even here, like March 30 into March, like this was your time to go short. Very clear, like before Liberation Day, right? Now, like options are just cranked, IV. Like you're overpaying so much. Like I think Donnie, I think he bought leaps too soon. So I'm not being mean. My personal. I think he bought some Nvidia leaps too soon. But he bought them for December 2027, so it doesn't kind of doesn't matter that much. But like you could have got a better entry. But you're buying them so cheap. You're buying these leaps now, like on Nvidia, you can go buy $100 call option for like 2027 for like it's close to $20. It's probably really close to $20 right now. So and that is a steal. That is a deal. That is a steal. Am I going live on WAP today? Well, yes. No, it's not for a starter plan, no. But yeah, so I think that's another thing people don't really consider is like how much these options are like getting crushed. Like, so if you start hammering shorts and you're like going short for like, I like going short like 2 weeks, 3 weeks out, even if I'm not holding it in like for like a day. I'm holding just one day, like right, just intraday trading it. But like, if you hold something overnight, like, and it doesn't move in your direction, your options are getting toast. Like, you have to understand that. So, emergency rate cuts. I'll believe it when I see it. But for real, I'm telling you, all these big bulls, they said emergency. I'm like, bro, get the hell out of here. Go outside. What does he say off of Righteous Gym? Go outside, nerd. Get out of here, nerd. I think leaps are starting to make sense. However, I'm just telling you, you're buying without confirmation right now. Like you're not seeing continued upside. You're not seeing a big sign of buyers yet. Like you're not really seeing tariffs get resolved. But they're getting to the point on some of these names that they're so cheap that it makes a little sense. However, if you really want to think about it, like you need to like go back and like consider, like if you're buying it right now, a leap right now, like you're taking a big risk. I'm telling you right now, like you are taking a risk because you're gonna have to look at that position down potentially. Like if I go look at Nvidia, like which again, no one wants to go do, but like just go look back at 2022. Like I don't think this is gonna happen personally. I don't think this is gonna happen. Is it an emergency meeting? I'm sorry. I mean, I was wrong. I haven't been on Twitter too much this morning. But like, this is the reality some people should look at. Okay. This is a reality that I think some of us have to look at right now. Again, I don't think we're going to have a year-long downside. I don't think that's going to happen. But that's like what you have to prepare for, especially if you do not see any big signs of buying or confirmation. Like, so especially with the death cross that just started, like that's the big whammy. Like the death cross just started, like a little scary. They did call a meeting. I mean, they'll still vote and see what they want to do, but like we'll see. Like we'll see. I mean, that's probably what's getting the market to bounce. Is like they had because again, you have to also think like if the Bank of Japan, like in the Japan market, I tweeted about last night. They're in a sticky situation. Like their market, it was close to folding last night. That shit was going down. I mean, look at this. Before they halted, that's a 15 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. This is the 1 minute on the Japanese market when that shit opened. I mean, that shit got torched. I mean, that shit got just discount. That was bad, right? That was a light little 2,000 point drop of Ruski, right? And some. It was like 2,400 points. So, I mean, unless something changes here soon, you're going to see more of the same. And so it will most likely lead to some sort of bailout, some of these countries. And I will say, historically, let's just use past 5 years, past 10 years, the Japanese stock market has been one of the healthiest, right? That's why when COVID happened, Warren Buffett he went full send into Japanese bonds and created the carry trade, basically. But I will say, Warren Buffett was there, and Warren Buffett got out pretty early once he saw so much money coming in because he didn't want to be a part of that. But yeah, like you can go look. Like Buffett was buying, like I think like early into COVID, he was buying into Japanese bonds and shit. Nope, Discord's $100, and it will be increasing in price. It will be increasing. Inflation's here to stay. Look, China. let me go big screen here for you, buddy. Look, China's weighing down on us. You see these PC parts? After I pay my scientist, all my analyst, I pay Jordan. I'm clean. It's a wash. I make nothing. Why do I do it? Because I love you, right? So again, inflation's a bitch. What can I say? Don't blame me. Blame Donald Trump. Blame the Chinese. What can I say? I almost bought puts last week on Wednesday. Would have turned $4,000 to nearly $1 million. What do you think about puts today? Gurgle. Not saying your name. I think you should do what your name is. Go outside, stare at the sun, get some of those, and put them in your mouth and gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Have fun with that one. It's funny how all you see people that are the shoulda, coulda, woulda beens. It's all the people that are just brain rot ding dongs. They wonder why. They say, "Oh my God, I work a 9 to 5 at Wendy's. I want to make it out of the system." I said, "Well, maybe we can start by taking some stuff serious, taking anything in life serious." He said, "How am I not successful? How would I lose money every single day?" Well, you don't take anything serious. Not gonna lie, Discord's an investment. Ahmed Asawala. Not gonna lie, Discord's an investment. Hey, do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. But Ali always be texting me. He said, "It's a name on YouTube." Hey, don't talk to me, Burger King. Don't talk to me, Burger King. He said, "Shoulda, coulda, woulda been." Burger King, go outside, stare at the sun. Don't talk to me. He said, "It's a name on YouTube." Yep. Nothing's wrong with the grown man that puts his name as Gurgle Nuts on YouTube. He's probably completely sane and takes life very seriously. Yeah. Don't explain it to me. Explain it to your wife and kids. Why would Fed have an emergency meeting if they weren't cutting? Hey, buddy. Alex, look. Stop asking me the questions. Y'all can't ask me. Alex, I don't know why you trigger me every morning. Can you just go like a few weeks to ask me a question? Because every morning you come in here and you ask me some stupid ass question and it triggers me. And that wasn't even a dumb question, but it triggered me immediately. I have PTSD from reading your name. So just don't ask me a question for like a week, please. I can't even answer your question. I don't work on the Fed, so I can't tell you why they're having their meeting, surprisingly enough. Prices are coming down for energy and food. Yeah, energy's still coming down. Trump said, I got a notification this morning on Twitter. It was Trump. He said, he goes, "There is no inflation. Powell needs to cut rates." I was like, I mean, if Trump says it, I mean, no inflation. He literally said, "There is no inflation. There's none. Doesn't exist." You're not trying to learn. You're asking dumb questions. I'm sorry. Yeah, didn't Alex get 360 calls? You would leave about $360 calls. Alex, I'm one question away from meeting you. I'm being dead serious. I'm not even being like sarcastic. I just don't want to read your name. Please. Like you ask dumb questions for literally like every morning I wake up. I wake up, do a live stream, and you wake up and ask a stupid ass question. I just don't want to see your name. I'm not being like sarcastic at all. I'm being dead serious. Being dead serious. I just don't want to look at your name. I have a 7-month-old and I have a fucking 7-year-old. Those are the only ones that can ask me irrational things. And my wife have to deal with that. Buddy, I just said, y'all bullying Alex. No, I said, don't ask me a question. You're gone forever. I muted you. I'm sorry. I'm not being mean. You don't listen. It's like when truth doesn't listen, you know, I have to do it because someone's going to get hurt. And in this case, you're going to hurt my fucking brain. So, yeah. Dude, you look, yikes. Problem is the downside here, like, the problem is the downside after this level. I don't have much. Maybe 59, maybe around this area. It has to, that has to be what you're targeting. He said, I'm just trying to learn. No, you're not. That is not trying to learn. That's like me going to like my calculus class my calculus class in college and asking the professor like some random ass fucking geometry questions every single day. Like someone joined Discord, they're like, and all they were posting was RSI and oscillators, and I was like, "Hey, dude, like, and like, yeah, they're like, we're for sure going to 420, we're for sure going to 350 on SPY tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, can you just not, can you not like post that, like, or if you're gonna post stuff, like, actually explain like what your logic and your thinking is." And then he's like posted another chart. Like I was like, dude, like, okay, well, you're posting stuff that no one in Discord uses because no one uses these indicators that don't work. So I have to just mute you. Discord was like cheering me on to meet him. They're like, please get rid of this guy. He got sent to, I muted him forever. Alex Q's gone forever. Aaron Hernandez, he's gone. I warned him. But I don't know how to unmute people either. Like once I mute, like block you forever, I don't know how to undo it. So you have to make a new channel. I have to mark out my levels real quick for NQ. Oh, Wasabi? Yeah, he's in a 1 week timeout. Dude, no, like that guy was making me lose it. When I asked him to stop, he just kept like texting me stuff. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear. I don't want to know. I don't want to try to understand your brain. I don't want to. No. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Speedo got her too. Dr. Shout out to the BBL, but the Mommy Makeover goes crazy. Mommy Makeover goes just crazy. Allie said, she said, after I'm done having kids, you have to give me a mommy makeover. I said, girl, you don't have to ask. Are you crazy? She said, thank you. I said, no, thank you. Yeah, that counts as a fucking investment. Hell yeah, it counts as a fucking investment. What are you talking about? It's my mental well-being. Crazy. ES doesn't look as bad as NQ. I mean, ES doesn't look great, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look that bad. Sorry, 1 second. Let me. I'm finishing up this thing for Discord quick. I don't really have nothing on Dow either. Like, yeah, I got nothing on Dow. Dow's just too choppy here. I mean, you're probably looking for 34.8, like, but that's like 3,000 points away. Like, I got nothing here on Dow. I really don't. This is so choppy. Oh, it's gonna be very tough to trade Dow. Yeah, I'm not even posting down. I mean, you probably drop straight down if sellers get aggressive, but I have no clear levels here. I think Nasdaq and ES are much cleaner. ES has actually been respecting the hell out of the levels, even though I don't like trading ES as much as NQ. Okay. How was the tree work? Did they send the best climber? Dude, this guy was climbing. I tried to get him to cut down the whole tree, actually. Like, when they were, like, my neighbor came out, and then she was like, hey, you want to just pay him to cut the whole tree? I was like, I mean, we can. She's like, I'll split it with you. I was like, okay. Now I went and got the price, and she was like, and I was like, look, because I want to get him to cut this. It's like an oak tree. I was like, anyways, I was like, hey, I'll do 15. I'll pay you 1,500 to cut it down. He's like, 2,000. I was like, dude, I'll give you 1,500. That's all I'm paying. And he was like, let me think about it. I told the lady, and she was like, I was like, yes, he wants to do 2,000, but I was like, I'm only paying 750. Like, I told him 1,500. That's the highest I'm going. She's like, well, if I get my husband to pay 750, will you pay the rest? I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not splitting. I was like, what the fuck? Like, try to bamboozle me? Like, the fuck? How long will the video go? Dude. Shit. Video's getting hit. Nvidia is getting hit. Where's your 200? Well, you're probably below it. I don't want to look at your 200 weekly right now. I mean, pretty big support here at 90, 91 right here. I'm going to tell you right now. You hold below that. Next level's like 83 probably, then close to like 76, I would assume. But yeah. Spy Max Payne. Oh, here we go. These boys said, I have no fucking clue how to look at a chart, so I'm going to look at Max Payne. Ooh, I love that movie. What's his name? Mark Wahlberg. Love that guy. Tesla and Meta. I don't know what Tesla's even doing, actually. 224. It's actually like holding up pretty decent. You're looking to lose lows, 217. Under lows, 217. I'd be looking close to 200 just for the flat level test. But when you're down this low on Tesla, it's not worth trading, in my opinion. It's trash to trade. Yeah. So, well, the tree's technically in my yard, so I can do whatever I want with it. So, yeah. But yeah, when Tesla gets this down here, like, it's just not worth trading. The options, and you're buying. I mean, it's probably not as cranked at IV on Tesla, but yeah. Meta's been really good. We've been trading that a lot in Discord. Yeah, I mean, you're just losing a lot of your big levels, so. Choppy here. It's going to be choppy until like 460, 455. So yeah, MicroStrategy. Is it below 581 was a short. You held it on Friday, so you couldn't go short. So looking for the 200 SMA, 250. All right, guys. I got to go. I got to get off. We'll be live in Discord in a few minutes. So have a good one. Also, Lloyd, go double salute. Double salute. Oh, man. I'm tired, dude.